Okay, YouTube, so we're back for some more Europa Universalis IV and the Luck of the Irish achievement. Let's go ahead and get that loaded. Alright. Excellent, and our ship was repaired and heading out. We need to find something to do with our diplomats. Take a look at Scotland here. They're still at 90%. France, 72%. I'll go ahead and improve relations with France. Get that maxed out again. Castile we're at -1. Look at that. We are very close to being able to get a royal marriage with Castile, which should get us an alliance, since we're only at -15 there. Portugal is maxed. Denmark should be pretty close to maxed as well. Yeah, Denmark is maxed. Why not do Aragon? Why not? Let's go ahead and raise relations with Aragon. Maybe Austria. We'll go for Austria next. Not that we really plan on doing anything with these people right now, but you never know. Down the road, we might want to have an alliance with them, or at least good relations with them. Nothing else to avoid having them come after us. Now the big thing is I want to discover this. I don't remember what it's called. It's not Atawapascat, is it? No, that's Atawapascat, which makes sense because Atawapascat's right here at the mouth of this river. Happens to be where Atawapascat is located. If anyone was curious. There we go. Alright, that's right, Swampy Creek. Alright. And then I'll come and discover that just because it borders Newfoundland. And then I'll start working on Bermuda here. Finding Bermuda in the West Bermuda Sea. Although I don't think I'll get there. No, I'm not going to get there. Let's go ahead and discover this and then head home. Discover Notre Dame Bay, good. Okay. If anyone's interested in any trivia, rural island here off the coast of Newfoundland is actually not part of Canada in real life, right now, currently. It is actually France that owns that island. And it's very interesting because they're very French there. They have, their mail goes via the French. They use, actually I assume they use the euro now. They used to use the franc. The French franc, but I don't know. I assume they use the euro now since they are France. But it's very cool if you ever get a chance to go out there. St. Pierre and Miquelon is just off the coast of Newfoundland, but is actually France. It's very cool. A little piece of trivia for you about Canada. Or I suppose you could look at it as trivia about France, I suppose. Okay, so I'm going to keep looking for Bermuda. I have a diplomat that's done. England declared war on Burgundy, so England is recovered nicely from all the troubles that they started off this game with, obviously. Given that they are declaring war, and if you look, there are no rebels to support either, so England does not have the problems that I do when I play as England. I don't know why that is, but they seem to be doing just fine. 30 Diplo power or revolt list tax. Man, I'm gonna take the I'm gonna lose the Diplo power. Unfortunately, Diplo power is what I need right now, but I will take that hit. And in fact, while we're thinking about it, I'm making almost 2 gold. I want Diplo power to go up. I'm going to grab an advisor. The money is very important, but I also need to get this tech up quickly. And in fact, I might even specialize. Should I? My air like. My air is even. How old is 23? I'm going to do it. I'm going to specialize. That might turn out to be a mistake because I'm not going to get much tech, administrative tech, but oh, I did discover Bermuda. I must have missed the message. Alright, excellent. We still have 92% condition on our ship. Or squadron. I'm not quite sure. Is this one ship, or does it represent a group of ships? I'm not sure. Okay, time to head home. Okay, coming back home. We got a good chunk of money in the bank, which is nice. It's going to be very, colonization is very expensive at the start for us, especially if we want to colonize quickly, which I do. So we will going to need a good reserve in the bank to fund our colonization efforts. Yeah, sure, I'll take the prestige. It's not that expensive. Fleet is back home. Relations are coming up. Curiosity, how is Castile doing? They still only have the one territory occupied. France looks like they're having more trouble. It actually looks like France might be in 2 wars now. No, just the one. Burgundy has Brittany. I was just curious because I see Austria's in their territory there. So I assumed that Austria's at war with them, but I guess they're actually at war with Burgundy. And alright. Okay. 26. So in January we're ready to go back out exploring again. There we go. It's January. So let's go ahead and start working on the northern coast here of South America and the Caribbean. These will be our next targets for exploration. Stop trying to improve relations with Aragon. We maxed them out. Now once again I'm going to go back to Castile. Just, oh, look at that. We can do it. Alliance. Let's be friends. Royal marriage. There we go. Let's be lovers. And I'm not going to have to prove relations with them now, obviously. Let's go with something crazy. Wow, look at Poland and Lithuania being huge. What's the deal with Lithuania? They are completely independent. I'm going to go ahead and improve relations with Lithuania. Why not? I do a lot of that in while I'm working on this achievement. I do a lot of kind of improving relations with people, just because, you know, I figure my diplomats might as well do something. And not necessarily because I have any desire to have high relations with them. As I get further and further away, you'll notice I start kind of trying to reveal land before moving on. Because this takes less, you know, if I suddenly hit attrition, it's not like I don't feel bad cancelling a move halfway to a province I've already, or to a tile I've already discovered. Whereas if I'm halfway through moving to another tile, you know, that's a little bit harder. Cancelling that's a little bit trickier because that's going to take a while. And you waste all that time you had spent trying to get there. So I just kind of go back and forth for a bit as I move further and further on. We don't. We're at 30. Sort by age. Yeah, let's go after the 51-year-old guy. Why not? See if we got a chance at getting him. It's too bad when you save and exit the game, it doesn't remember what you had dismissed. So you still have to go through these same selecting missions again. Now I find I very rarely get decent missions, and I'm only 23 legitimacy away from completing that one, so I'm going to take it. You know, I get 25 free diplo power. It might be worthwhile, so I'm going to stick with that mission. Plus, I don't have to do anything for it, right? I just sit around and wait, and eventually I'll get some free diplo power. It's better than sitting there with no mission. Wait for the ship to repair again before we head out. Ooh, I'm certainly not taking a hit of 5 mercantilism, seeing as there seems to be no way to increase it other than through missions. Go, ship's repaired. Stop trying to improve relations with Austria, okay. Seems reasonable. No, this time I'm going to go through the Caribbean to get here. No, through this one. I guess I can't, eh? Alright, we'll go one province at a time. So let's go ahead and we're working on relations with Lithuania. Let's work on relations with Sweden. I'm just going to kind of make everybody like me. Anyone who has the potential to become a large power, we'll just try and stay friendly with them. See how that goes. Maybe 10 a month is nice. Should speed through these relatively quickly. Trying to go ahead and discover the rest of Cuba here. Make our way around through the Caribbean. Okay. I can honestly say that's actually, like a lot of my friends, they like to go to, you know, the Caribbean for vacations and all-inclusive resorts and stuff. And I've never done that. I've never done that. I do know a guy that I used to work with who is in, I'm trying to remember now, I think it's Bermuda. I think he's working in Bermuda. Got transferred there. Well, maybe not quite transferred there, but doing the same job that I do here and that he did, only in a, you know, on a beach, in the middle of nowhere, tax-free income. It's a pretty good gig he managed to slide into there. Something like that I wouldn't mind grabbing when I'm ready to retire. Just go spend a couple of years sitting on a beach. Pretty nice. But yeah, speaking of work, if anyone's curious, I know a lot of people do this YouTube thing for a living. I really don't have much intention to do that. You know, it'd be nice to make a little bit of extra money on the side, but the job I have is a fantastic job. I absolutely love it. I'm not doing this to change careers or anything. I actually wanted to do this particular Let's Play because this achievement has driven me bonkers. It seems almost impossible, and I mean, it's one of the, I think in the grand scheme of things, it's one of the easier ones, you know, compared to, look at that, England is finally having rebel problems. How is that working out? It's one of the easier ones compared to some other stuff, like the, ooh, look, they've got 3,000 in reserve. Like the Ruku achievements. I couldn't imagine even trying that. Are there rebels to support there now? There are rebels to support in England. I'm going to come on back from Sweden. I want to see what type of rebel support we can manage to concoct here. English peasants, which have already revolted. Well, that's not very good. This will be something to keep an eye on. They have no reserve, so if their manpower manages to get whittled away, in fact, actually, no one will join me. Probably because they have truces, eh? Oh no, they're in debt. When France's debt finishes, they're probably all fighting over here. When France's debt finishes, we might want to look at declaring war on England. Taking some land, possibly. That might be worthwhile for us. And along that vein, I actually might want to fabricate another claim. I think I'm going to go and get a claim on Lancashire. Just in case. It would be nice to get a foothold on the mainland there. If we do end up in a position to go to war. I mean, look, Oxfordshire is being sieged. I think that's it, actually. All the rebels seem to be in Oxfordshire right now. We're down to 25,000. Oh, we've got enough to get our tech. So they're down to 25,000. Discover Jamaica, that's good. And we've arrived. I guess I don't need to be over there watching it. The important thing is on the ledger. 25,000. Now pretty soon, they're not going to have any reserve left, and we should see The numbers dwindling even more. Very much looking forward to that. Okay, another month has gone by. Let's see what kind of shape England's in now. 24,000. Come on. We're a maneuver of 2. I shouldn't have to go back and forth 30 times. 3 or 4 should be enough. There we go, discovered that finally. Come back over here. Some more stuff to discover here. Lose 10 legitimacy, but gain some tax modifier. Oh, 20 legitimacy, excellent. And so, very quickly here, we should accomplish our mission. Actually, have I discovered everything? St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Barbados. We've discovered all that, excellent. Let's go ahead and head this way. It's been a while. How's England doing now? 24,000 still. I don't care that they caught me fabricating a claim. It's really not important. And look at that, discovered everything in one go. Good work. That's what I like to see. That was outstanding. Do that again. Another month has gone by. We'll check on England again. Here's our legitimacy. 24,000 again. Maybe save the Irish people in Meath. That might be a good mission if England keeps kind of disintegrating. Okay, there we go. Discovered that. I'm just going to preempt. I know that I'm going to take some damage to my ship condition. I'm just going to go get that one territory and head home. And come back here. I think England hasn't met a lot of resistance over here, so that's why they're not losing a lot of soldiers, but they have nobody in reserve. It's pretty incredible, in fact. I'd like to see them start losing people. 24,000 still. Come on. Start dying off. 25. It's kind of heading up now a little bit. Is France out of debt? No. In fact, debt won't be enough to do it. Their war exhaustion will have to end as well. They're probably still at war. Yeah, they are. And they're going to have a hard time of it too, because I don't think it's the same war as England. I think Burgundy's fighting too. Yeah. Fighting separate wars. So we're now at military tech level 6. England is at 4. They still have rebels. Oh, they're trying to break the siege. So they may have killed all their rebels now. Let's find out. Support rebels. No, they are revolted. So they may still have rebels out somewhere. And maybe it will continue to say that until they have reoccupied all of their land. Remove the occupation. I don't know what to term this for that. But I'm definitely keeping an eye on them. Every month I'm going to keep looking at this. Sorry if that gets a little boring. But actually, I think this is probably a good spot to actually end this episode. But when we come back, we'll take a look and see how England's doing. But yeah, another episode, a lot of exploration, some more relations, and now watching England kind of crumble. And we might get a chance to kind of change our plan and go for the quick victory against England. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.